My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. It is the home of the 5 minute or less video. I can tell you everything you need to know within 5 minutes. Don't take me longer than that. Many of you have seen me on the national news. I have done about 10 interviews in the last 3 months. You can go to 777irs.com and watch me in a coat and tie, but more importantly, you can see my team of former IRS agents there. And it's really cool. We've known each other for a long time, and we are excellent in what we do. I do these videos for three reasons, actually. I do these videos so you hear the truth. You can trust what I said. I've worked at IRS that long. I give you information that I can that most other people cannot do that. It's impossible for them to because they don't know, in fact, what they're doing. So anyway, at the end of the day, I want to talk to you today about owing back taxes and what you really need to know and what you need to do. You know, if you don't owe a lot of money, you should represent yourself. Matter of fact, many people call me and I just tell them what to do if they don't owe a lot of money. There's nothing wrong if you don't have a lot to call IRS. When you call IRS, they're going to ask for a 433F. So you should be familiar with that financial statement to give it to them. And when you do, they're either going to do one of two things. They're either going to put you in a payment plan or they will put you in a currently non-collectible file. For those of you who owe more money, you've got to be really a lot more cautious because when IRS takes their financial statement, you need to be aware of this. You need to be aware of the IRS National Standard Program, and most people aren't. And that's why they don't have good results in calling IRS. It's actually scary. Actually, some people call me after they called IRS and had bad results, and it's little I can do at that point because IRS has already made a decision on their case. What you need to know if you're going to represent yourself, or even if you call me, is IRS has what's called a National Standard Program. That is, the IRS goes along with the Department of Labor for what expenses that you're allowed to live on. Yeah, that's right. IRS determines what you can live on a month. On the form, IRS asks, well, how much do you spend? That doesn't mean IRS is going to allow it. You're just putting what you spend. So IRS, through the Department of Labor, has actually that they're going to tell you exactly what they're going to allow you. You can go Google that and find out. So IRS will tell you what you can spend for, and you can Google this, IRS National Standards for Food and Clothing, IRS National Standards for Housing and Utilities. It'll go to a state, then it'll go to a county. IRS National Standards for car ownership, IRS National Standards for car operation. Those four things, along with medicine sometimes, IRS will dictate what you can spend. If you go over that national standard, IRS wants that on a monthly basis. So if the Department of Labor says, well, you've got to live on $2,000 a month and you're spending $3,000, you're over the national standard. IRS wants $1,000. So you're going to get caught off guard when you call. That's why when we look at this, we look at the case, we see if we can move some things around legally, and then we call IRS and explain maybe why you have to do what you have to do. But anyway, whether you're going to represent yourself or whether you're going to call us or call somebody else, what you need to know is what is IRS going to allow you monthly to spend. Also, the offer and compromise is in play. I'm very cautious to speak about that. I used to work this program at the IRS. I actually accepted offers and compromise and denied offers and compromise. Peter Salinger of my office worked over 2,500 offers and compromises. We are both national experts in the offer. It's scary out there what all these ads and large firms are saying. They are ripping people off because salespeople are selling you offers and compromise that are fraudulent. If you want to file an offer and compromise, you need to go ahead and Zoom the person, look them in the eye, and that person must be an enrolled agent, a CPA, or an attorney, because those are the only people that can represent you from before the IRS. Anyway, that's the information you need to know. If you owe back taxes and you use anyone, get a power of attorney, you'll never have to speak to IRS. Anyway, call me if you need me, call whoever, your own accountant, whatever. At least you know something about the national standards. Make sure all your tax returns are filed too. You know what I need today? I need a subscription. Why? YouTube says the more subscriptions you have, the better off you are. I have 7,000 of those. I just reached that today. I'd really love for you to give me a subscription because it helps me. I do try to give you the information you need. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it.